Why my live keep cutting out? And I don't know why my live keep cutting out. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I can hear her in my head, like, girl, if you don't go ahead. Like as far as like if I really want to move. Yeah, I don't know why my live keep cutting out. Like I'm not pressing nothing. It just keeps cutting out for some odd reason. But I can hear her in my head, like, girl, if you don't go ahead, don't stay there because of me. If you want to move, move. Cause she already knew how much I didn't like Vegas. She already knew that. She knew that at some point I wanted to move out of Vegas. At some point she was gonna move out of Vegas. But now that she's no longer here and this is where she's at, and it's crazy because when she did pass away and at her grave, I did tell her I wasn't gonna leave her. I did. I told her that. I said I'm not gonna leave you. So it's like I'm stuck. You know what I mean? Not stuck, but because a part of me want to move, but then a part of me don't want to leave her. I don't. And then I'm such a worry wart, especially after what happened with her because it was so sudden. I don't want something else. I don't want something else to happen, God forbid, to one of my other family members, like my mom or my brother or my sister, and I'm not here. So it's like I don't know. It's just it's a lot. It's a lot. But I don't like being out here. I don't, cause she would never want you to. She would never want you to be sad anymore. She is gonna be having resentment. I know, and it's like, hi, Bryson. Um, stagnant. I know, and it's like, I don't want, God forbid, whenever God calls me home. Ooh, I'm trying to fight back these tears. When God called me home, I don't want her. I don't want us to sit down and she be like, "Why didn't you move? Why didn't you go? You didn't have to stay in Las Vegas because of me. I know you didn't like it there. I know you wasn't happy there. So why did you stay there because of me?" And I already know I'm gonna tell her I didn't want to leave you. It's bad enough I wasn't there when you took your last breath, and I wasn't able to tell you that I love you. So it's like I don't want to leave you. That's why, like right now, I mean, I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm about to have another baby. I'm about to have another little girl. But it upsets me that she's not here because it's like, yet again, this is another pregnancy that she's not here for. Like, yeah, with Lanaya, when I first got pregnant, she was the first person I told, and she was around to go to doctor's appointments with me and stuff. But then, like I said, I got put out when I was about 4 or 5 months pregnant with Lanaya. And I had to go back to the East Coast and live with people who didn't give two fucks about me, who would still smoke around me, even in close quarters, like in a car. I had people still smoking around me, and that's secondhand smoke. So she wasn't there when I had Lanaya. I was by myself. I had no family around. I was by myself. So I had to deal with everything on my own. And then now here we are again with my second pregnancy with another girl, and she not gonna be here for that. So it's like that's two pregnancies she missed out on and won't be here for. And it upsets me because I know she would love this daughter like she did with Lanaya. I think she loved Lanaya more than she loved me. And I miss that for my child, you know? Her not being able to see her TT no more and getting that love from her. And now my second child won't know her TT at all and won't also get to experience that love from her. And then it's like we coming up on what, year 3, because she died in 2024. June, she died June 11th or June 12th in 2024. It's 2026. So what's that? 2 years? Two, yeah, 2 years. So next month is her death anniversary. So that's another reason why I'm not looking forward to June. Not only because of the weather, but because of that date. And then right after that, July 3rd is her birthday. She would have been 30 years old. 30. Everyone entering live, please be respectful. Thank you, evolving lady. And I think about her here and there. You know, I have my moments where I think about her, how different it would be if she was still here. I just miss her. That's all. When I say that, I'm not gonna say was, because she still is, even though she's not, even though she's no longer here. That's still my best friend. And like I was telling my sister last week, I said when she passed away, I said it felt like a part of me died, like a piece of me died. Like yeah, she wasn't my child, and I could only imagine how mommy feels. And then her being your youngest at that, And then it happened so sudden, so quick. But when you have a bond and a connection with somebody where y'all like this, and then all of a sudden they're gone, it's like, how do you? And then it's like, I can't say, oh, I'm the old me or whatever, the whoop de whoop, because the old me had her in my life. I don't have her in my life no more. So there has to be a new me. And it sucks because I'm not really going through nothing no more. I'm at peace now, especially with all the drama and shit that happened with the guy I was with, the toxic, the narcissist. Now that he's gone, I'm back at being at peace, and it just be me and my daughter. But when I was going through what I was going through, I really wished I could pick up the phone, call her, and just vent. And it hurt me that I couldn't. It really did. And it hurts me that she's not here for this pregnancy. As I stated to you previously, just because the body is here doesn't mean that the soul, spirit energy, it still lives on through you. You're beautiful girls. And I know I know her spirit still lives on. And I know she watching over us. I know that, you know. It's just it still hurts though, you know. It's just like she should she should still be here, you know. She should still be here. But I'm good, you know. I try not to stress myself. Like even when I do think about her, I don't cry all the time because I know crying. I'm not the only one who's going to feel it. I know my daughter is too, and I cried enough, um, and I cried a lot when I was pregnant with Lanaya. You want to talk about stressed? Oh, stressed. But I do think about her here and there. Oh, we 34 with gray hairs. That's crazy. Y'all see that gray hair on both sides? See that gray hair on both sides? Thank you, evolving lady. Shout out to you and Miss Jackson. I know she ain't on this live, but you and her, when I say are my top two, are my top two, Miss Jackson. I love y'all queens for real, cause y'all be lifting a sister up. Beautiful gray hair, elevation, and enlightenment and wisdom. That's what I said. I said the wisdom part. The gray hair is because I'm wise beyond my years. I do have an old soul. Like I feel like on the inside I'm like a 60-something-year-old woman. 60-something-year-old woman. But yeah. If it's gray now, I can only imagine. Oh yes, yes, I love Miss Jackson. And I love you too, evolving lady. I love y'all too. Between y'all two. Y'all be looking out for a sister. But yeah. Shoot, by the time I get 50, 60, my whole head gonna be gray. But that's all right. As long as God continues to bless me to continue to age. I love you too, sister. Love you too, queen. Where you going? You hobbing and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to go swimming. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That's one thing about me. I've learned to embrace my grays. They are beautiful. They are a reflection of who I am and what I'm going to become the gray. Amen. I know that's right. Sure, That's why I say I'm blessed. Yeah, I got gray hair and I'm only 34 years old. But listen, as long as God continues to have me here, so I can continue to age, I will take all the grays. Okay, look, I will take all the grays because I'm trying to live until I'm at least. I'm gonna say 90. I'm gonna say 90. I don't want to be 98 or nothing like that. But give me 90. I'm cool. Look, I'm cool. See, it's another reason why I love watching camping videos. I don't know if you can hear it, but I get to listen to the rain in their background. That's the only way I'm gonna hear it. I ain't gonna hear it out here. Like I ain't gonna hear it out here. No, not where I'm at. The camping video I'm watching. It's raining in her video. That's another reason why I love watching their camping videos. Cause when it rains in over there, oh it rain. It be pouring. And I just sit here and listen to it. Cause you know rain it's I forget there's a name for people like that who loves rain, who loves the sound, the smell. I am that person. I like the sound, the smell. I like the aesthetics that it gives outside, like how it makes outside look real dark. Yes, with some thunder, like oh. It just, of course, there's a multitude of things you can do when it rains: cuddle, read a book, listen to music, sleep. When I say, oh, can you imagine being in a tent? Because when well, that's another thing why I don't want to continue to live out here, because how expensive it is. First of all, mind you, the world already expensive. This stuff is already expensive: gas, food, all that. But then when it comes to like houses, I don't want to live in an apartment forever. I don't. I really don't. I want to have my own house with a nice sized backyard, so that way, one, my girls can run around. You know what I mean? In grass, run around. I could put, uh, hey, do I got a book by Zane? I read them kind of books too. Them urban books. I read them kind of books. I read them kind of books too. As a matter of fact, I think I got two of them that I still need to read. Man, uh, I think I read that one. Sex Chronicles. I think I read that one because my sister used to get them books too. That's who I started. That's why I started reading them, because she would get them books. So those, sad to say, those the only type of books that I read. But but out here, like I told my mom, I said I don't want to stay out here. Another reason why I don't want to stay out here is because I want to get a house someday. And out here it's too expensive. And then not even just that, again, when I get a house and a nice sized backyard, I want to be able to put up my people be having she sheds. I want a she tent. Okay? I want a inflatable tent, right? I want to get a inflatable. I already got a tent picked out and everything. My cousin, who is like a sister, I called her my sister. She used to always have Zay. Listen, oh y'all, I'm trying to tell you, trying to get out the bed is a job within itself. But oh, let me show you. So this right here is her food cup. So that's how she gets fed. I just rinsed it out. But yeah, um, ooh child. But yeah, what? But yeah, people be having she sheds. I want a she tent. I want to get a tent, inflate it, put it in my backyard, deck it out. I already got, not got, but like in a cart. Um, I got like all my decor, all the stuff I want to put in the tent. So then that way, when I want to have like me time, I can go in the backyard, go in my she tent, and go relax in my tent away from these kids. Whether I go in there and read a book, whether I go in there and and listen to some music, that'll be my me time. And then on top of that, Whether y'all know or not, I do smoke weed. I go in there, smoke my weed, and, and just relax. You know what I mean? Have my meal. Yeah, sweet serenity. Exactly. Enjoy myself. And then let it rain. Let it rain. Can you imagine the pitter patter sounds of rain hitting the tent? You know how soothing that would be? That's why I'm like, I feel like I'm not going to be able to achieve that or get a house out here. It's too expensive. It is. It's too expensive. Hey Max, I can't do it. It's too expensive. So now I understand. Oh, I understand. Oh, you want your grandbabies near you, and stuff like that. You want your grandbabies around. That way you can have easy access to them or whatever the case may be. But it's like, first of all, ain't nothing like a flight. Do you remember me? Yeah, you was in my live earlier. I ain't forget that fast, Max. But yeah, I understand you want your grandbabies near you. And then out of all your kids, I'm the only one. You too, Max. I'm the only one who's giving you grandbabies. But it's like, that's no reason to try to keep me out here. Because there ain't nothing like a flight. Ain't nothing like a flight. And then plus that way, you might come back later. I might not be on, Max. Bye, Max. Who you hollering at? Oh no, you good. She was saying bye to Max. You was saying bye to Max? Huh? She's smiling. I guess she was saying bye to Max. She ain't had to holler. But yeah, and then that way, say if I do live in Florida, she can come fly out. We can go to the beach. You know what I mean? Like it ain't really shit to do out here. Then again, my mom a homebody too. Sad to say, my mom's a homebody. My mom ain't got no friends. So, I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. Look, I'll figure it out. But it's so much I want to do. It's so much I want to do. I want to travel. But just like you said, with her being a homebody, that's a vacation away from home. Just come home. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you come fly to Florida, come visit your grandbabies, your daughter. We can go to the beach. And then if we're an hour away, you can go see your mama and your daddy. Because my mom's parents live in Georgia, in Valdosta, Georgia. You can go see your mama, your daddy, your sister, your nieces. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. But I don't know. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. But it's so much I wanna do. I wanna travel. I do. I wanna. I want to have those memories with my kids and be able to vlog, record, take pictures. Yeah, when you put two and two together, that's perfect. Yeah, it's like I want, my daughters to be able to grow up and be like, yeah, mommy took us here, mommy took us there, da, 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 da. Have pictures to reminisce on, and like, oh, y'all remember when we went to Maldives? Oh, y'all remember when we went to Korea? Like, I want to travel, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's so much I want to do. And then I already got a business that I want to start. Like, I'm not gonna say I already got the inventory. Like, I already got the inventory in my car. I already got the name of the business and how I want the business card made out. It's just I need to purchase the inventory and all that. But what I don't want to do is dish out all this money for the inventory, put the shit together, and then try to sell it, and it don't sell. Because I'd be mad because then I bought all this inventory and it's not selling. I already know I gotta have faith and try it out and stuff like that. But I'm the type I don't like to waste money, especially when money is needed nowadays. I was gonna say first of all, I'm going with the mindset that you're already a millionaire and your product is already selling off the shelf. You right. You right. You right. Okay. So it's it's a business that is going to revolve around women. At first, it was just gonna revolve around. Excuse me. It was just gonna revolve around black women, but I was like, no, women in general. Um, because we all black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever. We all need to uplift each other. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just and it just be for women. I already know what I want to put in it. You know what I mean? I already got, like I said, business cards designed and made out and the name and stuff. Well, I changed the name, so I need to go back and change the name on it. But it's just I need to purchase all of it. And then what I was gonna do was I was gonna test it out. Like once I got all the inventory and put everything together, I was gonna test it out and I was gonna start out with like 12 and see if I can sell those first. And then if I start getting like more and more orders, then you know, all right, we in business. But yeah, so I was gonna start off with 12, get my feet wet and see if the orders start picking up. And of course, I would be doing everything myself. When I say myself, that means putting it together, putting everything in it, excuse me, shipping it out, going to. I don't want to say I don't, and I don't want to use the post office. I got a UPS store right across the street from me. I would go across the street, take all them take all them and go across the street and be like, I need to ship these out. Because I think I prefer like UPS or FedEx because I feel like they faster. Trying to wait for shit in the mail. It's a freaking hassle. But yeah, but you're right. Oh, that's so cool and convenient. Oh yeah, that I got a UPS store across the street. Yeah, it is convenient. I do. I like that. I got a beauty supply store right across the street from me too, and it's huge in there. It looked like a warehouse, and when you go on the inside, it's a lot in there. I need to go back in there. Oh, cause I told my sister, cause my sister does hair. Matter of fact, she's in school for that now. I found this hairstyle, very simple, very easy. I told her, I said, hey, I'm gonna need you come like August, beginning of September. I said, I'm gonna need you to do my hair. Uh, and I want it in this style, right? So the style is basically like pigtails, right? But it's horrible. So of course, one here, and then two in the back on each side. And then I'm gonna get braiding hair. And I want you to braid my hair up. You know what I mean? Braid it like that. That way I don't have to worry about all this when I go to have my baby. Because when I had Lanaya, this was all I had. And I went with a bonnet on my head. I think by the time I left that hospital, the bonnet was gone. Don't know where that don't know where that ended up at. And then it was blood all on it because when I say they picked and probed at me, they picked and probed at me. I mean, because you know, um, when you go to deliver her, when you go to have a baby, they got to put that IV. It usually go where in your hand. Well, not because of the tattoo, but they can't get no veins out of you know what I mean, out of my fat hands. So what they did was, let me tell y'all every spot that they tried to get an IV in. They tried my hands. They tried my foot. They tried. Did they try my arm? I don't know if they tried my arm. Where considered to have spider web veins. My veins are deep. Like you gotta, you know what I mean, to actually hit my shit. My shit is deep. Um, Probably because all this fat on me too. Um, but my veins are deep. Are you back, Max? Welcome back. Um, my veins are deep, so you gotta do a little digging. Um, but yeah, they tried my hands, my foot. This is where the blood on my bonnet and in my hair, because blood got in my hair too. They tried to put an IV in my fucking neck. What's your favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do, honestly, is listen to music. That's my favorite thing to do. Is listen to music. Oh hell no. Yeah, in my neck. Oh no, let me tell you where mine is playing soccer. I'm okay, Max. Soccer. Where you from, Max? Oh no, sister, let me tell you where they got it at. They finally They finally got the IV in my groin area. That's a bad guy. There you go. Max, why is you saying bad evolving lady? Oh no, no bad words. Max, I don't know how old you are, but we grown over here. So if you don't want to hear no bad words, I don't think you need to be in this live, boo boo. But yeah, girl, they got it in my groin area. I was like, oh, y'all got me fucked up. Like, oh, y'all got me fucked up. It's bad enough there's a catheter in there. But then y'all got hit with the IV there too. I'm like, y'all just. When I say that day they was pissing me off, everybody was pissing me off. And I was trying my hardest not to cuss everybody out, from nurses to doctors. And I'm like, that's why I'm like, I'm hoping it'll be different because that is what happened to me over on the East Coast in Delaware. But now that I'm in Vegas, I'm hoping it'll be a different experience for me. And I'm like, can y'all please just try to get it in my arm? I know y'all not gonna get it in my hands. Please just try to get it in my arms. Usually my arms is fine. Again, you got to dig a little bit, but get it. You gonna be able to get it in my arm. Oh, and then don't get me started on the epidural. I'm definitely not looking forward to it. Now, I had to get an epidural because I was getting an emergency C-section. Again! Now, mind you, hey, bad, don't say bad word. Max, or I ain't gonna say whatever you are. How old are you? First of all, I need to ask this. How old are you? Because for you to say don't say bad words, we gonna put you out the chat. 10? Oh yeah. No, pimping. I already put that this live is not made for kids. Cause you're not about to sit up here and tell two grown adults don't say any bad words. Cause I'm gonna cuss whether you like it or not. I'm grown. I'm 34 years old. You're not finna sit here and tell me don't say bad words. Nor is you gonna tell Evolve Lady don't say bad words. So you don't need to be in nobody's live who's an adult. You need to go find you some kids or something. Somebody that's your age. It's grown folks over here. But yeah, so I had to get an epidural, and then so that's why I'm kind of not looking forward to it again. Because again, I'm gonna have to have an emergency C-section. I mean, not an emergency C-section. I'm gonna have to have a C-section, and I'm not looking forward to if I have to get an epidural because that junk. When I say hurt it, that junk hurt it. Cause you know they had you sit at the edge of the bed. They made me hold a pillow, and then they was like, "Stay still," and I'm like, "The fuck y'all got going on? Why I gotta stay still? Don't move." I'm like, so I'm sitting on the edge. I'm holding the pillow. I'm trying not to move. Once I felt something go in my back, I was like, And when they squeezed whatever they squeezed from out of that syringe or whatever, of course your body is naturally going to react. I was like I kind of like flinched a little bit, and then on top of that, I heard cracking. I said, "Oh, fuck no!" I'm like, "Oh, hell no!" I'm like, "Oh, y'all, y'all got me, y'all got me fucked up." Mind you, again, y'all already have been picking and probing at me, trying to get this damn IV. And then I hate when people, when they do IVs, I hate when they they take the needle that's already in you and move that bitch around, trying to hit your vein. And I'm like, so I'm in the hospital, like, one of y'all in here about to get smacked. Dead ass. Y'all. Somebody gonna get cussed out. Cause I'm getting poked here. Like, y'all is poking me everywhere. I understand that she's not breathing. But listen, I am not a pincushion. Y'all just keep poking and keep poking and keep poking. Yeah, listen. Yeah, the worst I got with my last three. I didn't get any medicine. I don't know what type of form. Right, basically. Yeah, and I understand that's what you have to do in order to get the C-section. That's why I'm not looking forward to it. No, that's why I'm not looking forward to it, because I know I'm gonna have to get it because I have to have a C-section. I know I'm gonna have to get it. So, and that's in about 3 months. So I'm trying to like mentally prepare myself for it. But it's like I'm asking, I'm like, hey, can y'all put me to sleep before y'all put the epidural in my back? Because then while I'm asleep, you ain't got to worry about me moving. Just turn me on my side. Like, just turn me on my side. Put that epidural in. I'm going to be knocked the fuck out. I ain't going to move. You know what I mean? Just put me under anesthesia. Knock me the fuck out. Put the epidural in. And then boom bam, I ain't gotta worry about it. Cause listen, if y'all do that shit while I'm awake, I'm gonna be liable to cut somebody out. I'm not playing. That's how painful that shit was. Listen, my pain tolerance is but so high. Okay, I can handle certain things, but that I was like, oh no. I said I do not ever want to have to experience this again. Lo and behold, ugh. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not. And then I don't. And then I don't like being in the hospital. Like, as many times I've had to be in the hospital for Lanaya, um, staying in the hospital, I hate it. I hate it. You can't get comfortable. The bed is uncomfortable. You can't get no fucking sleep because every time you turn around, every 5 minutes, somebody coming in the room for no reason, and the food is horrible. The freaking food is horrible. Listen, because after I had her, I had to stay in the hospital, I think, for like an extra week, to recover a little from the C-section or whatever. Getting up after having a C-section was, oh, it was so painful. It was so painful because my belly, which I'm probably going to experience again, because my belly was so heavy, and having the C-section right there, I was like, oh my god. Oh, so you're right because C-section is totally different from happening. Yeah, so I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to mentally prepare myself, and I got 3 more months to go, and it's like now time just be flying, and I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro, when? So I'm trying to mentally prepare myself, like, you're gonna have to get that epidural. They're gonna be picking a probing at you. Well, no, hopefully I'm like, look, I'm telling you right off jump, you're not gonna get no vein in my hands. Y'all best bet is either right here in the crevice in between right here, because that's usually anytime where I've gotten blood, where I've gotten blood drawn, or I used to donate plasma right here in between my arm, or right here in between this arm. Again, you got to dig a little bit, but they always got it. That's where y'all gonna have to get it at. Don't try my hands. Don't try my foot. Don't try my neck. And you're not getting to my groin. Back up. Y'all better figure it out. I'm not finna go through all this picking and probing. And then I'm gonna ask them like, hey, is there any way y'all could put me to sleep and then put the epidural in? Cause listen, I already know they probably gonna be like, no man, we can't. I'm like, bro, yeah, y'all gonna have to do something. Cause that in the back ain't nothing to play with. And then y'all telling somebody to stay still when it's inevitable that your body is going to react to something like that. You're gonna flinch a little bit or something. You're gonna move. And I ain't trying to flinch or move and y'all fuck my shit up. Request from bottom is to do blood work. Instead of regular nurses because regular nurses is not common practice. Yeah, I see. Usually when I've been having to give blood work, because I had to go to Quest Diagnostics. I don't know how many times throughout this pregnancy. Um, One person would try to do it. Sometimes one of them would be successful, but then they would have to walk off and be like, "Hold on, let me go get somebody." And then they would bring this other lady in. Oh, girl, all right, it's gonna be a little tight, the little rubber band thing. I'm like, all right, balling my fist up. I'm like this, tap 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 tap, and then they'll push it down, trying to see if they can feel the vein. And then one small swoop, she got it. I be like, why y'all don't have her in here in the first place? Look, why y'all don't have her in here in the first place? I mean, when they get ready to do the IV. Oh, I'm gonna ask them if they can. I'm like, listen, my veins are deep, and if a regular nurse, I feel like a regular nurse ain't gonna be able to do it. So can y'all get what you got for the Can y'all get somebody who can get in one swoop? Somebody who know what they doing, like for real, for real. Not saying no disregard to the nurses, but somebody with a little upper more skill. Can we get one of them in here? That way we ain't gotta. Yeah. I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. Because one of y'all out up in here. Look, because one of y'all out over here. I'm gonna make sure I tell them. I'm just trying to figure out when would be my surgery, my C-section surgery. Because if I got 3 more months to go, I know my OBGYN said he wants to wait until I hit full term, which is 37 weeks. And I already looked up 37 weeks would be in between the dates of uh let me see. Because if he waiting for me to hit 37 weeks, right? That would be in between August 31st and September 6th. Mind you, my due date ain't until September 21st. But when I hit 37 weeks, that's full term. And that would be in between August 31st and September 6th. I'm trying to figure out what day, what, not what day, like when are they going to tell me, like, all right, your surgery, your C-section surgery date, like, is y'all going to tell me, I hope y'all wouldn't tell me in the third month. I hope y'all would tell me sometime in like July, like, hey, or the beginning of all, at least the beginning of August, like, hey, your C-section date is gonna be such and such. So I can be like, all right, like my thing, don't tell me all late and wrong. Hey, so you can make yeah, cause I already know I'm be nervous day up, cause having surgery, this will be my third surgery, cause I already had my first C-section. And then I had to have surgery on my right foot when I broke my fifth and sixth metatarsal bone. And then now I have to have a second C-section surgery. And anytime you go under anesthesia, it's always, some risk and stuff. So of course, naturally, I'm nervous. But the good thing about it is this time I won't be by myself because my mom said she's gonna take off. I don't know how long she said she's gonna take off for. Cause I'm like, yeah, cause I'm gonna need somebody to watch Lanaya. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I want her in the hospital with me, but I need somebody in the hospital to watch her. Cause I was a little worried about that for a second. Cause I'm like, oh shit, who gonna watch Lanaya? I'm like, cause I ain't gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to take care of her and deal with her because it's gonna be people all in my face. People gonna be asking me questions. People doing this, doing that. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to feed Lanaya. I ain't gonna be able to change her pull up. I ain't gonna be able to give her no type of attention, none of that. So I'm like, dang, who am I? See, this is why, and that's again what made me think of my little sister. Cause had my little sister been here, I know she'd have been like, oh, I'll go with you. Anytime or any moment she was able to watch Lanaya or be around Lanaya, oh, hunger was down. That's why at one point I was like, dang, I wish she was here. 'Cause I know hunger will be like, I'll go. I'll watch her. Because my sister already know what to do when it comes to Lanaya. She already know how to feed her. I ain't got to tell her how to change her pull up and all that. I mean, I may need to tell her like what time to feed her, but as far as how to work the food pump machine, how to hook her up to it, how to prime it, and all that. I have to tell her those things because she already knows all that because she's been around been around me so many times and has, you know what I mean? So that's why for a mere second during this pregnancy, I was thinking about that. I was like, dang, who gonna watch Lanaya? Because I'm not gonna be able to tend to her. But my mom said she's gonna take over. And then my sister, my older sister, said after I have my daughter, she gonna stay with me for like a week to help me out, um, to take care of the baby and Lanaya. And I'm like, all right, cool. But when it comes to my older sister, I'm not gonna hold my breath. Um, I'm just gonna see if she, you know, keeps her word and, you know, actually stay for a week. I mean, which wouldn't be that bad because, and I'm not even just talking about for my sake, because I know either way, I'm gonna hold it down, taking care of the baby and Lanai. Um, but that'd be good for on her behalf because the school that she goes to for her to be a cosmetologist is down this way. It's near where I live at, off of I think off of West Charleston. So if you be down here with me for like a week, first of all, that's gonna save you on gas because my mom lives in Timbuktu, no man's land. So with you being down here, that'll save you on gas, and you won't have to rush out the house so much to go to school. Um, because you live so far, you'll be right here, and you'll only probably be like 10 minutes away. You know what I mean? So I think that'll be good for on her behalf as well. You know, and then she could bring Lola Bean. Lola Bean, I don't know if you saw, is our new family dog with her cute self. Lola Bean bad though. Lola Bean bad. She's cute. She says she's a Yorkie mixed with Shih Tzu or Shih Tzu mixed with Yorkie and Poodle. Yeah, my Lola Bean. I call her Lola Bean. My older sister calls her. I don't know. We both call her Lola, and then the name with a B. I find that funny though. I love puppies, especially cute puppies. I told her, I said, had you came in here with like a pug, Frenchie, or bulldog, I'd have like, get that out of here. Get that out of here, please. Them dogs ain't those kind of dogs are not cute to me. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't see how people. Let me not say that. That's rude. I like cute dogs. I'm gonna just stick to that. I'm gonna just say that. I like cute dogs. And then the fact that she's small, and when she do get older, cause she only some weeks. I think she like 7, 8 weeks, maybe 9 by now. When she get older, she not gonna get too much big. Because Yorkies are known to be small. And I think Shih Tzus um are known to be small too. Not not as small as a Yorkie, but they're small too. So I know she's not gonna get that big. So I'm like, oh yeah, a dog that's gonna stay small. Ain't gotta worry about a big ass dog. Now my dog Milo, of course, he's a pit bull, so his ass got big. But yeah, I'm about to get off and lay down. My back hurt. I like my back hurt. But thank you for chatting up with me. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna just start going live more often. But again, I don't want how I look at it as is because I don't do anything. Like who's going to sit here and watch somebody yap their flaps all day? Well, I ain't gonna say all day because I'm not finna be on live all day. Um, Tops maybe like an hour, 2 hours, maybe three. But I feel like I gotta be doing something for the live to be entertainable so people would want to come and watch. Because you just sitting down talking, ain't nobody gonna want to sit down and watch somebody talk for 2, 3 hours. So, I don't know. Figure it out. Look, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Instead of posting a video. And then on top of that, with YouTube, because YouTube is so strict, I could go live like while I'm out and about. Like when I go to like doctor's appointments and stuff like that, I could go live. When I'm driving, I like to listen to music. And I know with YouTube, since they're so strict on copyright and all this and all that, listen, because I have thought about it. I have thought about going live while I be out and about. But again, while I drive, I like to listen to music. And YouTube be wanting to copyright people or whatever, you know, you can get in trouble for playing music. So I don't know. All right, you have a lovely night as well. And I will see you on the next live. I don't know when that will be. Um, but yeah, hopefully I can go swimming somewhere. I'm trying to get in the pool and swim so I can relax. But all right, bye, Queen.